Welcome to Might in Motion, where we help you navigate your personal and professional goals to manifest them into your deserved career and life path. Here at Might in Motion, we don't make excuses, we do the work and go above and beyond. The Might in Motion podcast brings you guests that will help stretch you out of your comfort zone and push you to improve your goals. Like, comment, and share. This is Might in Motion. Welcome to Moments with Marianna. In these episodes, we dive deeper into the 4 M's of Might in Motion. These pillars are motivation, momentum, mindfulness, and might. You want to be balanced in all of these. It allows you to have the most successful seat at the table. If one of these gets a little bit wobbly or short, well, that's when things start to get unstable and you just don't have the success you were looking for. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about momentum. Can social media work to your advantage? Social media can be used in so many ways. You can go explore new recipes to try, get inspired for a future wedding day, or learn the latest dance craze. But have you ever used it to leverage your career, to propel you into something new? It's not just for entrepreneurs anymore. You can do this in your normal corporate America, wanting to get a bigger job, a bigger raise. You can leverage platforms like LinkedIn, where you can create a professional presence. You can become a subject matter expert in your area by commenting on content, following different groups, writing your own newsletters or posts in LinkedIn. It allows you to really be able to be seen as an expert outside of maybe your current role, your current team, or even your current company. In platforms like LinkedIn, but you can also leverage others. You can follow companies and leaders that you admire. Do this on a variety of platforms. If you're really into Chick-fil-A, follow them on Instagram. Understand what their mission is by what they're putting out there. Make sure it aligns with what is important to you. It's really helpful too if you're interviewing for a role in a new company. It allows you to show that you have been able to research via different avenues. It can help you drive the questions that you may ask your interviewer. Because as you know, at the end of an interview, in theory, you should be asked, hey, what questions do you have for us? And when you're able to pivot and talk about latest earnings releases or a new marketing campaign or what you see that they're doing in transportation and supply chain, depending obviously on what area of the business you're interested in, can really set you apart from your peers. It allows you to stand out from the crowd in a good way because it shows that, number one, you're interested, but number two, you have an attention to detail and you're able to connect it back to the role that you're interviewing for. So there's just so many tools out there. There's so much social media out there. And I know that can be really, really hard. If you're listening to this now through a LinkedIn post or on a podcast, if you're going after a career that's in corporate America, I highly recommend you leverage LinkedIn. There are so many different groups where you can connect with other individuals that are in the space that you either want to stay in or maybe want to reach out and get into. So it's a great opportunity for you to create networks outside of what might be your current little world. There's also a lot of professional organizations that connect via LinkedIn, which is, once again, another great sub-tool in that social media platform to really be able to go and create networks in the industry that you're interested in. So I challenge you, what are you doing in those platforms? Are you just taking pictures of a really beautiful plate of food, but you're not a chef? Are you only sharing funny videos of dogs and cats, but you're not a veterinarian. So think about your content. Think about the brands that you're creating. Think about what platform actually aligns to what you are trying to go after. Once again, if it's corporate America, LinkedIn is a fantastic avenue for you to be able to do that. If you are in more of an entrepreneurial space, you're selling a product, you think of something like an Instagram, right? It's like this almost like a digital magazine. Um, and then if you're more on the musical side and you're uh, a aspiring musician and things like that, then TikTok, YouTube tend to work very, very well. But you can think of these things as being other creative platforms. So on YouTube, if you're really into the transportation space and you're able to share YouTube videos on how you think through transportation problems, or if you're in that industry of being, in truck driving, man, there is an interest out there in learning more about what is a day in a life in a truck driver like. That could be on Reels on Instagram. It could be on longer format videos on YouTube as well. How are you maintaining your truck, et cetera, right? So think creatively. If it's something that interests you and you actually know something about it, you do not have to know everything about it, but you know enough. You can actually start becoming an expert because you're the only one speaking about it. So put yourself out there. Challenge yourself. Over the next week, post, comment daily on professional networking sites or on your preferred social media platform, but do it in a very pointed way. Who are you wanting to connect with? How are you wanting to expand your network? How can that expanded network provide momentum in your career? That increase in activity, it's going to move you up in what people see in their feeds. Right? So it's just like the algorithm, right? Every single one of these platforms has an algorithm. So as you move up in those feeds, in those areas of interest to you, it actually puts you closer to top of mind for recruiters. Not a bad thing if you're looking for a career change or a new job at a new company. So that's my challenge to you for this episode of Moments with Marianna. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and share. Until next time, have a great day. Thank you for tuning into Might in Motion. If you learned something about motivation, momentum, mindfulness, or might, please like, comment, and share. Thank you.